Some cool work. With that, RJ.
Oh, what's up, y'all?
I got RJ alive, babe. Round up. Family. What's good? What's good? Let me cut this on real quick. RJ, you live, bro. I am so excited, Rounduppers, to bring you RJ. My wife's cousin. How old are you, RJ?
I am 19.
19 years old. Why do I have you on my channel? I'm sure the Roundup family wants to ask me, why does a real estate entrepreneur that's 40, I'm twice your age, have you on my channel? Why? Because I admire young people like you, brother.
Thank you.
So let's get to it. We're going to get right to it. Roundup family, thank you. This is Chris Haskins. You know my mission in ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. If you can hear me, I hope you can. Hold on. Audio. Oh, okay. You can hear me. Good. Roundup. Tonight, RJ. What does RJ stand for, by the way?
Ruben Jr.
Ruben Jr. Roundup. This is not my normal interview. You know, I'm usually interviewing older people, if you will. But RJ, I've seen him over the years. He graduated high school last year, went to Old Dominion University.
Yes, sir.
And he just today, just finished his first semester at Old Dominion University. How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel like I've already accomplished something great.
You have. Some people never even go to college, RJ. So what took you to college, by the way? I want to wait till you hear this man's story. This is going to blow your mind if you think you got it rough out there. Go, RJ. What took you to college? Why did you go to school? Because some people don't want to go to school after they graduate high school. Right.
So when I first started working, I had got a job at a berry farm.
This is all going to lead up to you going to college.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You're right. All right, let's hit it.
And
hold on, before you talk about that, tell me about where you're from.
Oh,
paint the picture. Give us a framework of where you're from.
Where I'm from Westmoreland, Virginia. For those of you who don't know where that is, it's like a small area located closer to
Cynthia gonna get mad at me, babe?
Northern Neck area.
You got my son. Northern Neck. What? I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about the Northern Neck. What's that?
Northern Neck. It's pretty much Tappahannock.
What's that? Oh, I know Chris Brown.
Yep, that's all you need to know. Just I'm 30 minutes away from Chris Brown.
All right. So it's western, going inland from the Hampton Roads area, like Virginia Beach, Hampton, Williamsburg, Richmond. You're in the Richmond area, kind of?
Yep.
Got
the 804.
Oh, you're 804?
Yep.
All right, cool. So where you live, is it rural or is it urban? Is it city-like or is it country?
It's country. Very country.
Paint the picture for me.
It's just house, cornfield. Nope. Cornfield, house, cornfield,
land.
Just land everywhere. Like you just can't miss it. It's a whole bunch of land.
Okay, cool. So Rounduppers, this man's story, I think he's world class. I seen it. He's always have a winning, positive attitude, always calm, maintains his attitude. Every time I've seen him, I don't know you that well, but every time I've interacted with you, you're very mellow. Boom, don't let stuff get you out of your character. Where did you get that from, RJ?
Just got it from my parents, I guess.
They're smooth like you, or they're the opposite?
So
go.
I would say my mother, she's pretty calm. She knows how to stay calm and cordial around
when it needs to
others.
be done.
Yeah, when it needs to be calm and cool.
Okay.
And there's other times when she's home alone, she just
lose your damn mind.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know who would do too deep on that.
Yeah, we're not.
Cynthia, if you watch this, I didn't get this clear with you, but he is grown. He's 19. So okay, Mom, Thanks for letting us interview your son. Okay, so let's fast forward to you. What took you to go to Old Dominion University?
I just wanted to have a better life. My main goal is to help my family get richer. That's my ultimate goal.
Okay.
And I want to do whatever it takes so that way they don't have to struggle.
Mm-hmm.
I want it so that way my mother doesn't have to work hard.
You got a why. We call that having a why. Why do you do this? Because boom, 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 boom. But for me, it's my kids, put them through college, wife, all that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a big why, RJ. That means you're going to be successful. When you work for something that's bigger than you, it's easy to do. It's easy to do. So tell me about this berry thing and what actually pushed you to go to school. Wait till you hear this. It's
just
unbelievable.
All right.
So you graduated from high school.
Yep, graduated from high school. Then I was looking for a job, and they offered me a job at this berry farm, and I took it because I was like, of course, yes. And so I went in, interviewed, asked me how much I would like to make, and
they asked you.
Yeah.
So I'm hiring you. Like, how much you want me to pay you?
See, it was like my first job. So I said just whatever salary.
Whatever you offer.
Yeah.
You didn't want to rock the boat. You looking for, all right, that's cool. That's understandable, RJ. I'm not dogging you out, man. I'm just listening.
So salaries like $7.25. I worked six days out of the week.
$7.25 an hour.
So I'm just gonna take you through one day in the life. So
did you do this during the summer, during high school, or did you just start it after you graduated?
This was during high school.
Okay, so this is every summer.
No, not every summer. This was just one summer.
11th grade and 12th. So you didn't work there this past summer?
No, I had a different job.
All right, cool. All right. So this is 11th grade summer.
Oh, okay.
This is where I want to talk to you round up about fear. How fear can push you away. How it did for me. Fear pushes me to be successful. Go ahead, RJ.
All right. So my day starts at 4:00 in the morning.
And you how old?
I was like 17, 16 at the time.
Waking up at 4:00. I know you were dying.
Oh my goodness, yes. I personally like waking up early, but I don't like waking up that early.
At the butt crack of the 4 a.m. All right, go.
Just no lights on.
I can imagine most 17, 16-year-olds are like sleeping in the noon.
I get up, get dressed. You got to make sure that you're wearing long sleeves, long pants, because when you're picking berries, it's a hard. You may think it's easy, but it's not as easy as it looks. Because okay, so when you get there,
hold up, we got to get there first. It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
I'm sorry. Okay, so 4:00 in the morning, I put on my shirt and my pants and my boots, and you have to bring other shoes with you because in the morning they have the crops like, they have them watered, so the ground is going to be very, very mushy. So you'll end up sinking into the ground. So you're going to need boots. So you wake up and you have your boots on, and you'll have your little sort of like this carrying tray.
Hold on, we got to get there first, dog. We got you wake up. I'm sorry. Put your boots on. Come on,
put my boots on. We get in the car. We leave around like 5:00. We get there, and it's like 5:50.
You said we. Are you going with other people?
Oh yeah, it's my mother too.
Okay,
she's the one that had to get me up.
Gotcha. Oh my Lord.
So we get there at like 5:57. I wait for them to come because they come a little bit after 6.
The owners?
Not the owners, just the workers.
Okay.
Because the workers have the keys too.
Gotcha.
Well, the main workers. So they open the gate, punch in your little ticket, let it slide out, take it, put in the thing. You get in the truck, and they take.
Tell me about what you're seeing as you're pulling up. Where are you heading? Where are you going?
So when I first get there,
where's there?
It's like this building. It's like a building where they sell like jelly, the berries, of course.
Jams.
Mm-hmm.
Preservatives.
Yep, pretty
Oh,
much
okay,
like
all right.
butters. They have a lot of weird Yep,
Jarred products.
you pretty much
Okay.
And they make their own pies too, because it's sort of like a restaurant also.
Okay.
To the side.
Cool.
And I'd pretty much head to the back where they keep all the stock and stuff.
All right. So you're showing up to the building, which is not actually where the crops are.
No,
Gotcha.
the
All
crops are way further down. It's a big area full of crops.
Roundup. If you're just joining us, RJ, we're just telling you about his story, talking about how fear is pushing him to be successful in life, same as it did for me. Now, so hit it. So we're showing up to the berry factory, to the actual retail store. Go.
Mm-hmm.
This is 5:50 in the morning.
Yep. So I go behind there and I wait for them. They open up the gates. I punch my ticket, and then I wait for him to start the truck up because you got to give it some time because it was a very, very old truck. Then me, a couple of friends of mine, and all the other workers, we all get into the back of the truck. We just get in. We drive it down because it's like a dirt road. So we turn out the gate because, see, it's sort of like, you know how the factories, they have like the little, it's like, you know, where they like connect the building and the truck together. It's like a little door.
You talking about where the shipping is?
Shipping is, yeah.
Okay.
So we get in through there.
Tell me about the other people that show up with you. Are they older? Are they younger like you?
There was like two kids that were my age. They were the ones that actually influenced me to come work there, but I didn't think that the job was going to be that hard.
So everybody else is just ordinary grown-ups, 40, 50 years old?
40, 50, yep.
Wow. Hit it. All right. So we're in the truck riding to the field.
Yep. We're heading all the way down to the first field because that's the one that's good, because I think they said that there was something wrong with the other fields. So
regarding the crop?
Yeah, it was sort of regarding the crop because, see, they were tying them up because they were getting ready for winter. So this was when we were starting to set up pumpkins and stuff for the fall season.
Mm-hmm.
And we were closing those crops down. But yeah, the blueberry fields, they were bad for some reason. So we didn't really get to pick much of our own like blueberries. Gotcha. But anyways, we head down to the field, and it's like the fields are set up in sections. There's the blackberries over here, but those are like the thorn blackberries. So you're sticking your hands in thorn bushes. Then you have ones right across from it. That's the thornless blackberries.
Okay. Do they taste different?
I wouldn't say they taste different. They're shaped differently.
Okay.
Yeah. The ones that are thorn, they have a lot more like seeds on them.
Ones get in your teeth.
Yeah. And the thornless ones, I guess you could say they're a little bit more plump.
Gotcha.
And there's a lot less of them.
All right. So we got different crops to go to.
Yep.
Go.
All right. So we head to the one with the thorn bushes, of course.
Why did you say that? Why did they want to put you in the thorn joint?
I guess that's...
They said, put them over there, man. Start with that. Let them do that.
Yeah, I guess that's where they wanted to start me. So I just went.
RJ.
So some of the workers, they didn't know English. So they just said...
Were they Asian or Mexican? Or
Mexican.
Latin? Okay.
Yeah. They were Mexican. So they just pretty much... They would pick they picked a red berry and a blackberry. They said, this no sirve, no good, no good. And they said, this good. Like they showed me the black one. And so, I mean,
that's all the training you got.
Pretty much. So I was like, okay. And
30-second training on the job training roundup, family. Good Lord have mercy.
And so pretty much he picked a little carton, which was like this big, and he put all the good berries, and he showed
the
me.
Manager.
Yep. The manager showed me what it would look like. And I was like, okay, yeah. So I started picking, and as I'm picking, the other workers around me, because they've been doing it for a long time, I think by the time I got finished with one basket, which was like this big, this wide, and it was filled with the little cartons that I was just showing you. I think after I was done with like one of those, they were on their fifth one. They move fast. I give them that.
America's a slower anyway, man. We
I kind of felt bad, but
they're older than you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you're out there picking. Tell me about the temperature, RJ. What were you in your what was going through your mind as you're thinking as you started? What was changing in your mind as you're doing this at the beginning, middle, towards it was time for you to go?
The beginning was easy because the sun was still down.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the sun started to come up, the thing was these bushes were tall, so there was no shade on us at all. You got the full sun beaming at you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think one day I didn't drink enough water and I just started feeling lightheaded and I almost passed out on a bush.
Did everybody else have hats or anything?
Yes, I had a hat on too, but I don't know. I guess it was probably because I didn't have enough water, and then it really, really got to me.
All right, so I remember seeing RJ round up. The man looked like he had a little suntan. I'll say it lightly.
Yeah,
had a suntan. So as you're working here throughout the summer, RJ, what were you formulating in your mind as you were preparing to finish the summer here, or preparing for the next stage of your life?
I was just like, when is this gonna be over? I didn't want to complain because I'm not the type that complains. I just roll with it. I'm just like, okay, let's do it. Yeah.
You seem like that type.
And so I just finished the day out because, see me, I'm not the type of person that likes to give up. I always finish what I start.
Good for you, man.
And so I waited, and then I was like, then they told me that I was good for the summer. And the good thing about the job was for every like basket that you pick, you got a 25-cent extra bonus. So
okay.
After that, I think after that job, I made probably like 1,500, which isn't that bad.
Good.
And I like
moving up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're back in school. So tell me when you had the epiphany to go to college or go to school. Was it during this time, or was it
probably? It's crazy because I had a dream that I woke up and I was in a dorm. So it was weird because I
already seen it.
Yep. So I was just like,
that's cool.
Okay, I'm definitely going to college. And
that's nothing but the universe of God talking to you, bro.
And I was just like, okay, let me do the steps I need to take in order to ensure that happens. And so that was sort of like an extra push, especially working at the job that I worked at. That was even more of a push for me to keep going and to just stay motivated and keep working to get to college.
And when you say motivator, what do you mean by that? Like a motivator, like I don't want to be doing this, or a motivator, like I just need to get done with this? What do you mean by that? Like for me, when I was working, when I worked at a factory, coming home blowing out black soot out of my nose every day, and I'm like, people have been doing this for 30 years. I'm like, it's not going to be me.
Yeah, no,
it can't be me. I wouldn't make it, So I'm like, I have to. This is what I have. I got to go to school and get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
That was for me. But let me tell you, what was on your mind regarding that experience in your life?
I just seen how, like, the work that I did, you really can't make a living off. I mean, you could make a living off of it, but it would be very, very slim. And I just knew that that's not sort of like the work that I wanted to do. I wanted to do something that was going to actually help me and something I was going to enjoy. And the thing with me was, if I was going to go to college, I wanted to study something that I liked. And I really love electronics. I love working with them. So I wanted to do something. I wanted to take my passion further in college.
Nice, man. This is so cool. Roundup. I know this is a little different for you. I'm always grinding for you, interviewing other professionals, but I figured I got this gentleman here. He just came from ODU tonight, my wife's cousin. Y'all cousins, right, babe? So I'm like, man, this would be a phenomenal story just to hear. I'm trying to remember 20 years ago when I was in school. So RJ, tell me about your first semester at Old Dominion University. Leaving home, living with females. No doubt you had females in the dorm.
Don't ask, don't tell.
I mean, you still had females in the dorm. You got
Yeah.
people you don't know. RJ thinks it was bad because he had to share a bathroom with 3 people. When I was at Hampton University, I had to share the entire floor. I'm talking about 100 people using the bathroom. Tell me about your experiences. So you're getting the ODU. Tell me about that. Okay, go.
So my first semester, it was
That's your only semester. What are you talking about? My first. That's your only one.
my only semester. Okay. My only semester, it
crazy.
it wasn't what I expected, really. It was different.
What did you expect? What did you envision and what was different about it?
I thought I would be more homesick. I thought I would sort of like feel like I wouldn't want to be here, but it's like I didn't feel different. Like it was just a regular day, you know. Natural, yeah. Like I was meant to be there.
Okay. Well, maybe you were meant to be there, RJ. Only you can tell that. Maybe you were meant to be there. So you didn't have a problem making it to class, going to the caf, blending in, getting your own food, and
not really. The good thing about it was they gave us these meal swipes. They gave us 5 meal swipes per week.
Mm-hmm.
And yep. And I would just go to the little cafeteria we have downstairs at our building. I would just grab something, head back to my room, study.
You can eat. Okay, they got a caf you got a caf in the dorm.
Mm-hmm.
When I was at school, the caf was across campus. Go.
So
you got it made, RJ.
Yeah, I do. I see it now.
Got it made, dog.
So yeah, I'd just get something. I'd go back upstairs. I'd study for my class. Look at everything that I need to know, and then I just head on out out to the door.
So, what is your major?
My major is electrical engineering.
EE.
The double E.
Yeah. So I want you to know that I was a music engineer, but we had a double. It was music and EE. So we were taking network theory and what is V equals IR. Lord. But what's the biggest challenge for you, RJ, being a freshman at ODU?
I would have to say the work. The thing about the work is it's not hard work, but if you wait till the last minute, then it becomes challenging. Like college, the good thing about college is that they give you a syllabus and they give you all your work in advance. Well, at least with all my classes, they gave me the work in advance. So I knew what I was doing on what day. So I got a chance to prepare for that day.
So you can go to the syllabus. It'll tell you what chapters and sections you're on.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And so, but the thing was, I'm not even going to lie, I procrastinated just a little bit. And then the work started pile
up quick.
So, oh yeah. And so I had to get back into it. And then I finally got back up with the swing of things.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
If you think fall is fast, dude, they do a month in a week in summer school. I mean, summer school is only 4 weeks. So summer school is a beast. You got to test every week.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we got that. Biggest challenge was the work. It wasn't hard, but I'm thinking if you're coming from picking berries in 100-degree weather, college can't be too much harder than that.
Mm-mm. Yes, I always think back to that. Like whenever I feel like I'm struggling or something, I always think about something bigger. Like someone out there is suffering worse than I am. So I just need to keep going because I want to be an inspiration to someone.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
And so whenever I feel like something's getting too hard, I just end up saying, it's not that hard, Ruben. Like,
can't be harder than
no. And I'll just think about Jesus. Like, he died on the cross for us. I mean, what's a little bit of work compared to that?
Wow. Getting deep on the brother.
Yeah. I didn't want to go there.
You good, man? Hey, this is my ministry to raise your financial literacy, my friend. Whatever I can do to do that, I'll do that.
So yeah, I always think about something bigger than me, and then that keeps me going.
Wow, that is so cool, RJ. You always, ever since I know you, you've just been so respectable. You got empathy. You seem like you have compassion, honor, integrity, and you
Yep.
learned all this from your peeps.
Yes, yes. I'd have to thank my mother and my father. Yeah, my mother, she really taught me just like how to be respectable and stuff. Like, cause I feel like I was headed down the wrong path, and then she just
You, RJ, was? Did you know that, man? He's in the streets. He's a dope boy.
no, just well, not like that. I mean, just sort of like just not caring about stuff, and then
Oh, you're talking about the attitude, like whatever.
mm-hmm,
That'll murder you. That will keep you broke.
yes,
I keep trying to tell my daughter that. So, what did you? When did you realize, like, you know what, I got to change?
it was
High school.
it was the start of middle school because
Okay.
it was like my elementary. I was a bad kid, and so I was just like, you know what, I gotta change because I'm getting older, and if I was to do this stuff when I was an adult, then I'd
In jail.
be in jail. So
Black too. Oh man, they waiting for you.
yeah,
They waiting for you to mess up, bro.
definitely. So that's why I'm just making sure that I got my attitude and stuff in line. And then
What was it your mother ruling with an iron fist that made you do that, or did you just recognize, hey man, the only thing that's only common thing with all this, my teachers, no doubt church members, family, is me. I mean, what made you realize it was you can change you?
I
Because not
think
all people get that self-awareness. Some people always say, it's life, it's everyone else.
I just, I sort of started to pray on it because it was like the start of my middle school year. I remember when I got baptized, and I wanted to like learn more stuff about the Bible and stuff. So I was trying to become spiritually aware and stuff. So that's when I was just like, you know what, I need to make a change
Good
because
for you.
yeah,
That book's got some good stuff in there, bro.
mm-hmm.
That book's got some good stuff in there. I didn't even know until I got older. I'm like, wow, pretty good stuff. Well, great stuff. Okay, so here, what do you see? So we talked about your biggest problem, your biggest challenge with college. What do you see from here and beyond? What do you see is next for you? We got second semester coming up.
Yep.
I mean, that's going to go by like that. No doubt this semester went by. I mean, I feel like you just got here. I mean, I feel like
yeah, it's crazy. I'm definitely, as before the New Year's, my goal is to get more organized. I mean, I feel like ever since I got to college, I'm a little bit more organized than I was in high school. And I think you sort of have to be that way because if you don't have dates set up, you don't have things planned, then you're going to lose, definitely. If you don't
lose to the person that does.
Yep. If you don't plan to win, you plan to lose.
That's right.
So that's one of my main goals.
Get organized. Long term, are you looking to like right? Are you okay? You going to school? You want to get a job with a corporation where you can apply your EE degree?
Yes. I was looking at some jobs down here, like Jefferson Lab.
Oh yeah, very good. My boy Rich worked for J Lab for a minute. Did very well, man. Yeah, J Lab. They got that proton. What is it? Or electron accelerator or something like that.
Yeah, proton accelerator.
Proton accelerator. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. So that's the main thing because I've always had my eye on that ever since I was in like maybe 10th grade, 11th grade.
J Lab.
Yep.
They big down here, bro. Big.
I know.
I'm sorry, Healing. Yes, Brown. Please forgive me. This dude always owe me brown when I talk about brown people. I'm sorry, bro. Oh, so J Lab or some type of, I mean, maybe Northern Virginia or Tidewater area is kind of where you're thinking?
Yes.
Good for you, RJ. And what is your biggest takeaway from going, finishing your first, other than the get organized thing? What's your biggest takeaway from college, first semester? I got so many questions, and I want to talk to you about this whole. When I was in school, we had paper. I want to know: Are you still using paper a lot in college, or is a lot of the stuff digital and on the internet? Biggest takeaway, and tell me about how it is online.
Okay, so biggest takeaway from my semester would have to be just stay on top of your work. Just
stay on top of it. Don't let the work get in front of you.
Don't let it pile up, because if you let it pile up, it's gonna end you. It's gonna ruin you in the end. So
Gotcha.
Make sure that you do your work
Pace
when it's due.
All right.
Get it on time. And so you said
internet stuff. Like when I was in school, everything was turn in papers. Now I'm like my daughter, nothing's on paper. I mean, everything is online. All grades. Me and my wife are like, what are we doing? We don't know. Where's the paper? Nothing's on paper. So everything's online. Tell me about how it is in school, in college.
Yeah, I think college is more computer now. I think every class that I've been to, we really don't write unless you don't have a laptop, and then you have to write the notes that they speak about. But yeah, they mostly use computers themselves. It's nothing written.
Are you taking a computer to class?
Yes.
Wow, you hear that, babe? Were they doing that when you were in school? Dude, I mean, my daughter is turning in, like, I'm looking at her, she has a computer. You turning in the test on the computer. I mean, you don't even, it's just so cool. I've never seen this before. So that's how it is. This is nothing new for you. This is normal for you.
Pretty much, yes.
Wow. Roundup. That's why I love young people. They don't even know that we used to have everything on paper.
Yeah. I think they sort of knew that they were coming to times of technology. So they wanted to just get with the times, because
gotcha.
If you can't beat them, join them.
You're right. You better. Roundupper. All right. That's all I really had for you guys. I wanted to just share with you. We were hanging out here. I'm like, you know what? It would be cool to share you with my Roundup viewers.
Yeah.
What would you go ahead? Oh yeah, go ahead, RJ.
Yeah, I just appreciate y'all. Thank you. This is my first time doing this, so pretty cool.
Yeah, man. RJ, last thing, final thing. Have you ever thought about 5 to 10 year goals? I mean, I didn't when I was your age. I just was trying to get through the day.
To be honest, I haven't thought too far yet.
That's cool.
I've just sort of been in the moment.
Enjoy. All right, I can blow you up, man. I'm just thinking, if I could just, what's weird? No man can get a second back. No matter how much money you make, man, you can't get 1 second back in time. So just keep that in mind, my friend, as you get down. I think my wife was telling me about that. Babe, what was that old dude? Somebody you met was talking about he can't trade all the money he made. He can't trade for good health.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. What else could I ask? Round up any questions you got from my boy RJ. I only see anybody want to ask RJ any questions about where you're from, anything. We got some people chiming in. Hey, y'all. You want more foreclosure videos? All right, I'll do that. I was working all day, Brandon. I did a class early today. We had 120 people on it. I can't do all real estate training all day. Do we believe in God? Yes, we do. Yes.
Amen. Yes.
I'm not live. Oh, my computer has it live, but I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh yeah, Daniel wants to know: are you going to focus anything on real estate at all? Not that I'm pushing you. I mean, you do whatever you want.
No, I don't think so. You
cool.
You got it. You the master.
All right, I appreciate that. Yeah, job. Yeah, he's gonna go. Somebody's saying, "Teach her what I do so you can build wealth." Well, he did talk about helping your family.
Yes.
What else? VHST. Okay, that's it. RJ, thanks for hanging out with me.
No
Round
problem.
up, family. RJ, keep him in your prayers, keep him in your thoughts, and positive energy for this young brother as he moves through life.
Yes.
19 years old at Old Dominion, man. I'm so happy for you. Enjoy and don't be scared to meet people. And one of the things I wish I would have did when I was in college was make better friends. Make better friends, like people that were movers and shakers. I didn't know what they were going to be in college, but I'm like, listen, man, how you doing? I just want to meet you before we graduate. Not that it's female or male, just saying, listen, I want to develop some relationships with people that are in my school. So don't be scared to just reach out to people.
Definitely.
Okay, Roundup. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.